Hi students, in this video we are going to discuss about coordinate geometry. So coordinate geometry. Before going to that coordinate geometry, first of all we are going to consider this is a plane. This is a plane. Let me consider this is a plane. So in this plane, so we have to locate a point. Suppose, so point is nothing but a dot. Point is nothing but a dot. So this is a dot. So where exactly this dot on the plane now? So it is very tough to identify the point. Suppose we need to identify the point by using our hand. Suppose, so this is a point now. This is a point. So but with a reference we have to identify the point, or we need some laser light to identify the point. Point is nothing but, so what is the point? Point is nothing but, so it is a dot. It is dimensionless quantity. This is a dot. The dot is used to locate some particular location, say either map pointing or any other place. Okay, so now, so to locate, to identify this point exactly on the plane, we need a reference line. Suppose when I draw a reference line like this horizontal, so when I draw a reference line horizontal, now, so I can say that the point is above the reference line. The point is above the reference line. So now, so below the reference line and above the reference. Now the plane will be divided into two parts. So by drawing a horizontal line, the plane will be divided into two parts. One is above the horizontal line and below the horizontal line. Now our point is above the horizontal line. Above the horizontal line. Suppose when you take one more horizontal line. So when you take one more horizontal line which is perpendicular to the previous line. So we have taken one more line. So that is previous, perpendicular to the previous line. So now the plane will be divided into, so four parts. So first part, second part, third part, fourth part, four parts. So now where it is our point now? So our point is belongs to first part. Our point is belongs to first part. So as a result of this, so we have some two reference. That means to identify any point we need two reference lines. We need two reference lines. That reference line is nothing but a number line. Suppose we are going to consider the number line. So horizontally this is a number line. Suppose the middle of the number line is 0, and the right side of the number line we know that is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So let me consider. So this is left side -1, this is -2, this is -3, and this is -4. In the same way, on the top of the number line, horizontal reference line, the vertical line values we should consider. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Like that we can consider. This is a horizontal reference line and this is a vertical reference line. That means to locating a point we need a two reference lines. One is horizontal and another one is vertical reference line. Whenever we are using two reference line on a plane, the two reference lines are called Cartesian system. Cartesian lines. This plane is nothing but Cartesian plane. This plane is nothing but Cartesian plane. Why we are calling it as Cartesian plane? Because this plane was introduced by Ren Descartes. Ren Descartes. Ren Descartes. Ren Descartes. According to his name, so this plane is called Cartesian plane. So this plane is called Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane. This is called Cartesian plane. So who introduced this one? This introduced by René Descartes. So what is the use of this coordinate geometry? What is the use of this coordinate geometry is nothing but, so to write a relation between geometry and algebra. Geometry and algebra. We know what is a geometry and we know what is algebra. So in our previous videos we come across with the basics of algebra and basics of geometry. So now the relation between basics of geometry and algebra, both geometry and algebra, we are using in coordinate geometry. By using the coordinate geometry, so we have to find the relation between geometry and algebra. What is the definition of coordinate geometry? A geometrical problems discussed on the graph sheets. Geometrical problems discussed on the graph sheets is nothing but coordinate geometry. So in this coordinate geometry, so we have two reference lines. So first, horizontal reference line is called x-axis. And vertical reference line is called y-axis. Horizontal reference line is called x-axis and vertical reference line is called y-axis. So vertical reference line is called y-axis. Now, where the both reference line are meeting a point, that meeting point is nothing but origin. So this is origin. Origin is nothing but both x-axis and y-axis should intersect at the point. That point is known as origin. Origin point. The intersection point of both x-axis and y-axis is nothing but origin. So that means that is also point. We know that every point in a plane should be represented with capital letter of alphabets. Every point. That's the reason why. So origin is represented with the capital O. Now, what is the location of the point? That means here on x-axis the value is 0. On y-axis the value is 0. So this is O 0, 0. This is called origin. Origin means, so that is called both reference lines. That means the point which is lies on both x-axis and y-axis. So another definition. The point which is lies on both x-axis and y-axis is also origin point. Now, how to locate a point on a coordinate plane? Coordinate plane or Cartesian plane or XY plane or 2D plane. These are the names. Coordinate plane, Cartesian plane, XY plane and 2D plane you can consider this is. So now how to locate a point? Suppose, so I am going to locate a point 2, 3. Point 2, 3. Point A. This is 2, 3. So 2, 3. So 2, 3. The first value represents x-axis. The second value represents y-axis. First value represents x-axis and second value represents y-axis. So now where 2, 3. 2 is nothing but here 2 says that on x-axis from origin to 2 units distance. This is 2 units distance. And on y-axis that is 3 units distance. On y-axis 3 units distance. From here, so 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit. This is 3 unit distance. So this point is nothing but A. This is on x-axis 2 units distance and y-axis 3 units distance. On x-axis 1 unit distance, on the y-axis 3 units distance. So from here to 2 units distance and from here to 3 units distance. So that is called A 2, 3. This is the location of the point. Like that we can locate the point. So minus 1, 1. This is minus 1, 1 point. This is B, you can consider this is minus 1, minus 1. minus 1 comma minus 1. So suppose you can take minus 4 comma 4. This is minus 4 and this is 4. So this is minus 4 and this is 4. So you can consider C point as minus 4 comma, sorry, this is 4 comma minus 4, because x value should consider first. So that's the reason why we must consider this is x value is first and y value is next. X value. That's the reason why this is called ordered pair. Ordered pair. The pair of values should follows an order. The pair of values should follows an order inside the bracket. That is called ordered pair. So first value x, second value y. It is must. So we have to follow like this. Okay. So that's why the ordered pair, in an ordered pair, the first x value is nothing but is called as abscissa. The second value, the second coordinate value, this is x coordinate value represents abscissa and y coordinate value represents ordinates. The name of x coordinate value is called abscissa and the name of y coordinate value is ordinate. So now we come across what is an origin, how to locate a point on the Cartesian plane, and what is a Cartesian plane, and what is x-axis and what is y-axis. Now one more point we have to discuss here is, on x-axis there is no y values. On x-axis there is no y values. Here x is equals to minus 1, x is equals to 1, x is equals to, x equals 3, x equals to, y is 0 here. So y is 0. On x-axis you should consider every point y is 0. Y is 0 because so y intersects x-axis at only 0 value. Okay, that's the reason why. So what is the equation of x-axis? Equation of x-axis. What is an equation of x-axis? Is y is equals to 0. So y is equals to 0 represents x-axis. That is name of x-axis, and the representation of x-axis in the equation format is y is equals to 0. Like that, on y-axis, so equation of y-axis. Equation of y-axis. Equation of y-axis, x is equals to 0. Equation of y-axis is x equals 0. Equation of x-axis is y equals to 0. Then both intersection point x equals 0 and y equals 0. 0 comma 0 is origin. 0 comma 0 is origin. So now we have to consider the Cartesian plane. So Cartesian plane, the horizontal line is x-axis and vertical line is y-axis. Then left side of the horizontal line, so left side of the origin is called negative values, that is x dash, and below the origin point is y dash. This is negative y-axis. We can consider now. Now this is x plus also we can consider. This is y plus also consider. X minus and y minus we should consider like this now. So when two reference lines are divided the given plane into 4 parts, each part is called quadrant. So here plus x-axis and plus y-axis, we should consider it as quadrant 1. Quadrant 1. This is first quadrant. So this is second quadrant. Or quadrant 2, Q2. So this is quadrant 3. This is quadrant 4. So by using these quadrants, we can estimate that. So by just looking a point, whether the point is belongs to which quadrant. So that is easily identification of location. Let me consider this is now. In the first quadrant, the both x value and y value is positive. This is plus x value plus comma plus. So this is the value is x is positive and y is also positive. First value x and second value is y. Both are positive values. So that's the reason why here x is greater than 0 and y also greater than 0. X is greater than 0 and y greater than 0 means positive values now. So coming to here is the point is x is negative value and y is positive value. So that's the reason why here x is less than 0 and y is greater than 0. X less than 0 and y greater than 0. Okay, so coming to here, so both are negative values. So here you can consider this is x is less than 0 and y also less than 0. X less than 0 and y less than 0. So coming to the fourth quadrant here, x is a positive value and y is negative value. So that's the reason why x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0. Now, so if you observe that, so any point, suppose I can consider, I'm going to consider this point now. So we can consider any point. Suppose minus 3 comma 4 point belongs to which quadrant? So minus 3 comma 4 point belongs to which quadrant? In the sense minus 3, it is known as x is negative value and y is positive value. So once you can observe x is negative value and y is positive value, then we can easily say that the point is belongs to second quadrant because x is negative and y is positive. Just by looking the point, we can say that we have to say that the point is belongs to the second quadrant. The point is belongs to the second quadrant. That's the reason why. So the Cartesian plane will be divided into 4 quadrants. So easily identification of location. Next. Now you can see that every point on x-axis now, every point, suppose we should consider a point on x-axis, the point on x-axis. Now this point A is on x-axis. So this point x-axis means, so you should consider x value is presenting and y value is 0. So we know that every point on x-axis y is equals to 0. So that's the reason why here it is 1 comma 0. 1 comma 0, 1 comma. So this is belongs to which quadrant now? No, this is not belongs to any quadrant because x-axis, this is belongs to on the positive x-axis. This is belongs to on the positive x-axis. And the point here you can consider, the point here you can consider x is 0 and y is equals to 5. X is 0 and y is equals to 5. This point is belongs to positive y-axis or y-axis we can consider. So explicitly we can say that that is positive y-axis. So generally we can say this is a point on y-axis. Point on y-axis. This is point on x-axis. But this x-axis and y-axis should not be any quadrant. Should not be any quadrant. A quadrant is nothing but if x is positive and y is also greater than 0. Here y is 0, but here x is greater than 0, but y is not greater than 0. That is y is 0 only. Understood? So if y is greater than 0 and x is greater than 0, then we are consider that point as quadrant 1. Here 1 comma 0 is not it is here x is greater than 0 but y is not greater than 0. That is y is only 0. That means 0 is neither positive nor negative. That's the reason why both positive values should consider in first quadrant. Okay, here 0, if you take it as 0, 0 means if you see the y value is 0, then it is on x-axis. If you see the x is 0, then that is on y-axis. If you see both are zeros, then it is origin. Both are 0, that is in origin. Now you understand. So what is a coordinate plane and which points are belongs to first quadrant and which points belongs to second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant, and which points are belongs to an x-axis and which points belongs to y-axis, and which point is origin. Now the general form of a point on x-axis is, so definitely that is x comma 0. So this is called general point on x-axis. Every point, because x is a variable here, in the place of x you can consider negative values, positive values, or any values, any real number we can consider. Any real number we can consider. So that's why this is called real number line. Real number line. This is also real number line. If two number lines are placed perpendicularly to each other in a plane, that plane should be considered as Cartesian plane. That plane is called Cartesian plane. So this is called coordinate plane also. Coordinate plane. Coordinate plane. Now, so that is, if you consider any point, suppose if you consider any points like that, some points we are going to consider 1 comma 0. Suppose, so we can consider 2 comma 0. Where is 2 comma 0? So 2 comma 0 like that. Okay. 1 comma 0 we can consider. Now 1 comma 2. This is 1 comma minus 1. So 1 comma minus 1. X is 1. Y is minus 1. So you can consider x is 1. 1 comma minus 2. This is minus 2. So this is 1 comma minus 3. So 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3. So now if you consider, if you join these all the points, this is line joining points. So if you join these all the points, or joining of all the points is nothing but a line. So if you joining all these points, it forms a line. What is this line equation? The line equation is, here x is constant, x is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and y is different. Y is 3, 2, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 here. So minus 3 here. That's the reason why is y is changing. But x is constant. When x is constant, and if you observe this one, this line is parallel to y-axis. This line is parallel to y-axis, and here x is value constant. We can consider here x is equals to k line. X is equals to k. Here k represents constant. So why we should not consider as y value here? Because y is varies. If you take y is any value but x is constant, that value should be considered on this particular line only. If you take any point with x is 1, so y you can consider any value, then the point also presenting in this particular line. So that's the reason why here x is equals to k is parallel to y-axis. The equation of line which is parallel to y-axis is x is equals to k. So in the same way, so we can consider the reference line. So some points we are going to consider now. This point we can take it as a 0 comma 2, suppose 0 comma 2. Next, so y value we should consider point same value. This is 1 comma 2, this is 2 comma 2, this is 3 comma 2. Like that we can consider this is minus 1 comma 2, minus 2 comma 2, minus 3 comma 2, minus 4 comma 2. So if you join all these points, it forms a line equation. So this line is nothing but, so y is constant value. Y is equals to 2 line actually. Because y is equals to 2 in every particular case. Y is equals to 2. So y is equals to 2 is nothing but the line y is equals to 2 is parallel to x-axis, and also which is 2 units distance from the x-axis. That is y is equals to 2 line. So generally we can say y is equals to k parallel to x-axis. The equation of line parallel to x-axis is y is equals to k. So this is very important. So what we discussed till now. Let us see once. What we discussed till now. So let us see. So location of the point on the Cartesian plane. Cartesian plane. We observe location of the point on the Cartesian plane. What is abscissa and what is ordinate? Abscissa and ordinate. Very important. Abscissa and ordinate. Ordinate. We have to observe what is the origin. What is the origin? Okay. Equation of x-axis and y-axis. Okay. Point on x-axis and point on y-axis. Okay. Equation of line parallel to x-axis. Equation of line parallel to y-axis. Equation of line parallel to y-axis. These are the points we discussed in this video. So now next videos we observe that what is the distance between any two points on the particular line. Distance. Okay.